I like the show. I like going on there.
Real good. Just follow up with this. It's going real good.
Regular.
It's a tough room. It's going in the time capsule, this one.
So why do you want to come here and tell Howard the story? Because you like him?
Yeah, I like doing this show.
But is it going to help you out? I mean, is it going to help you out going on this show? I mean, you know, a lot of people listen. Is it going to help you out, I mean, after this?
How do I know? What the hell are you talking about?
I wouldn't take that from him. I'd smack him. Who does he think he is?
There's very few questions I can answer. I don't know what you're talking about.
Norm Macdonald, great guy, funny guy. Saturday Night Live. I'll tell you how I watch Saturday Night Live. I tune in about 5 of midnight to watch Norm do the news, and now I hear that he's been fired from the show.
It's ridiculous.
Unbelievable. Hey, what's up with that outfit, man? You look like a homie. You're like a rap star over there. You got a big baggy T-shirt on and big baggy pants. You're wild today.
Like a black guy.
You're like a black man. You even have black eye hair. Hey, put out that cigarette. It makes me nuts. What's the matter with you?
Oh,
When are you smoking?
Smoker too?
He's a mess since he got fired.
No, I started smoking.
Did you?
Yeah. It's not
Aren't you
easy to
nervous?
Smart. People think it's easy to quit smoking, but it's really hard to start smoking.
That's true. Because your parents give you a hard time?
What?
Because your parents give you a hard time when you start smoking. And they yell at you.
At his age, he doesn't have a parent problem.
Yeah, my dad is dead. Thanks for bringing
Really?
that up.
No, yeah, I remember your dad died.
Oh, that's nice.
Didn't he ski into a tree? I don't remember exactly.
All the cool dads die that way.
Yeah. Wish my dad was Sonny Bono. What happened? Tell me everything.
About the thing?
Okay. So Norm calls Gary up. I see you went on Letterman last night and spilled your guts. It's all over the newspaper. I wanted to get you on first, but I had this stupid push-up contest going on. So I couldn't get you on right away. So I missed the exclusive.
Priorities.
Yeah, we have priorities, okay? You to me, I've said this a million times.
Yeah.
You are the shining light on Saturday Night Live. The best part of Saturday Night Live is when you do the news.
Right.
And in fact, when I went on Saturday Night Live, I only wanted to be on the news. I refused to be on any of the sketches.
And you actually said this.
And I said, the rest of Saturday Night Live sucks except for Norm.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great, right?
Turned out you were completely wrong.
According to the experts. So I don't understand what happened. I think most people would say that they probably do what I do. I tune in at 5 of 12 because I know you're coming up, and then they have the musical act.
Right.
And then I turn it off and go to bed.
Right.
So why did they fire you? How did they fire you? How did they tell you they're firing you? Tell me everything.
Well, it was like over the holidays. It was...
What holiday was that?
The Christmas?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. All right, just be clear.
Over the Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
I was...
Where were you? Were you at home?
I was in Los Angeles, and then...
With your wife?
Yeah. And then I got...
What do you mean, yeah?
Yeah, I was.
You're very rarely with her. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I was with
He's got a great marriage. He hardly ever goes home.
Well, you could have that marriage if you wanted it.
No, I can't. My wife said I can't.
You asked permission. I don't think he asked.
Oh, you don't? You just leave? What about when your wife says, hey, I want to go to New York with you?
What's that now?
What do you say to her? What do you say to your wife?
My wife?
Are you married or not? Are you married?
Am I married?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
God. What is this? You answer every question by repeating it?
So what happened? I mean, nobody's better at the news than you. They used to have Kevin Nealon doing it. He was horrible. 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 All right?
Horrible.
He was horrible. He really was. He's a nice guy, but he was not good at reading the news.
He's a good man.
Good man. All right. Tell me what happened. You were over the holidays. You had to spend some time with your wife.
So then I started hearing stuff about, hey, it doesn't look good, and things. They want to make changes, and I didn't know what they were talking.
Who was telling you this?
There's different people at Saturday Night Live, you know.
The cast, you mean?
No, the people that work there, like the other guys that you don't know.
Is it true that the rest of the cast doesn't like you much? I read that in the paper today. Is that true?
You did?
Yeah, come on, be honest. Is that true?
I don't know.
I know for a fact, because I did Saturday Night Live, you told me you lock yourself pretty much in your own room and you don't really communicate much with the rest of the staff. Is that true?
The cast?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I like them.
You do? But
Yeah.
they don't like you much?
Well, how the hell do you know if a guy likes you or not?
You can tell if people enjoy being around you. Are you difficult?
Oh, no.
You're not. Okay, all right. So you... He probably is.
I don't think Norm sees himself.
No. So you had heard rumors that there were going to be changes. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Who said that to you?
Just people, I don't know.
Name
people
names.
on the show. Well, nobody knows.
Why are
these
you being
guys.
so evasive? Name the names of the people
You
who
can
said
tell us what their position is. I mean,
Well, guys on the show, nobody knows these.
Would you say
people.
guys on the show?
Like not cast members, it's just
Writers.
writers?
The guy with the long hair, the fat guy who writes for you. What's his name? Okay, so he tells
Frank
you.
Sebastiano.
Frank Sebastiano. He's
You
a
want
good
me
guy.
to name names?
He's a funny guy.
So
was
he
the
told
guy.
you it didn't look good.
It didn't look good.
Yeah. So then,
But you got to see Frank Sebastiano to know that you would not put any credence in anything he said.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So Frank Sebastiano keeps telling me it doesn't look good, and I'm going, that's just Frank,
Yeah, he don't know anything.
Right? He doesn't
Yeah,
know anything.
right.
So then, and plus everybody's always saying that to me. Hey, things don't look good.
Right. You even say things don't look good.
Yeah,
right.
people don't like you, and I go, I don't know what. Who cares, right?
Can't believe that people don't like you. But go ahead.
So then when I got back there this week, right? And so then I was hanging out and stuff, and then the guys go, hey, man, you got to call this dude Don Ohlmeyer, who's the president of the network.
Don Ohlmeyer is the president of NBC.
Right.
And they're telling you you've got to call Don Ohlmeyer.
Yeah.
He tried to get in touch with you, and they said, please call Don Ohlmeyer. Who tells you to call Don Ohlmeyer?
He didn't try to get in touch with me. He said to Lauren, I want this guy off update,
He said
What?
Don Ohlmeyer wants you off update.
He told Lauren that.
Lauren wants you on, but
Right.
Don Ohlmeyer wants you off.
Right.
I don't buy that for a minute.
Well, what do you...
Lauren wants you off of it. And he's afraid to tell you to your face because he has
So
a
he has
relationship
Don
with you.
Ohlmeyer do it.
So he has Don Ohlmeyer do it.
Because
Go
what's
ahead.
he got to do with Saturday Night Live?
Am I right or am I wrong?
I don't think you're right.
Oh, I know I'm right.
Yeah?
I'd bet any amount of money on it.
So you're telling me Lauren got me off Saturday night?
Yeah.
Doesn't he run
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live?
They don't tell Lauren who to take off Saturday Night Live. You think Lauren's on you? Lauren digs you, right?
Yeah.
You think Lauren is against what Don Ohlmeyer is doing?
Well, that's what he told me.
And that he can't do anything about it?
Man, you're naive. First you speak to Lauren, right? And Lauren says call Don Ohlmeyer.
Yeah, he said, you should call Don and...
When has any staff member had to call Don? Lauren's the guy in charge of Saturday Night Live. Why do you have to call Don Ohlmeyer?
Well, he's like apparently I don't even know what the guy is.
Yeah.
He's the president of the whole
something.
network.
Yeah, but when any other instructions about what you're doing happened, where did they come from?
In my...
In your tenure there, who talked to you about what was going on?
Answer the question.
it was Lauren.
Right.
Fine.
So why now are you talking to Don Ohlmeyer? Because Lauren doesn't have the balls to tell you he wants you off Weekend Update.
Wait a minute, Lauren doesn't want me on Weekend
Right.
That's it.
I'm being serious with you now. Of course.
Well, that's horrible.
All right. So you called Don Ohlmeyer. Tell me more about what happened
Because he
here.
told me he wanted me on
Yeah,
update.
of course
he's
he told
lying
you
to
that.
you.
He's lying. I would do the same thing. If I didn't want Fred on the show, I wouldn't do it myself. I know Fred 10 years. I can't do it. I'd have Tom tell him. Right.
Wait a minute.
Of course.
No, but you
Every
could be
weasel
wrong.
does that. I'm the biggest weasel there is.
Lauren doesn't want to tell you. How's Lauren going to tell you? He
Right.
likes you.
Yeah, he likes me, right?
Right, but he doesn't want you anymore.
Oh.
It's a business thing.
Be serious with me. Do you buy for a minute that Don Ohlmeyer has the power to do this?
And what is Don Ohlmeyer probably doesn't even watch the show.
All right, let me hear this. So when you called Don Ohlmeyer, what did he say?
He said he didn't want me to do an update
Why?
because he doesn't think I was funny.
He said that to your face. I mean, he said that to you on the phone.
Yeah.
I don't think you're
on
funny.
the phone
Right.
he did this?
Yeah.
And you said, well, I am funny, right?
No.
What did you say?
I said, funny is just whatever you think. I mean, I believe you don't think I'm funny.
You might be the only funny guy on there, on that whole show. That might
Maybe
be the only...
Don thinks the rest of the show is funny.
Does Don think the rest of the kids, does he think those cheerleaders are so funny?
He said to me that update is like dragging down the show and
Really?
yeah.
Gee, I must not know anything.
Yeah. Well,
And
maybe
then what did you do? Did you yell at him? Did you say anything to him, or did you just hang up? Well, tell me.
No, I just said, listen, if I'm unfunny, then he said, I want you to be better. And I go, well, I can't because if I'm not funny.
How can I make myself funny?
An unfunny guy can't be funny, yeah.
Right.
This
is really the discussion you have with this idiot.
Yeah, so then I said, but this decision is coming from you, right? And he goes, what? And then I go, because I talked to people on the show, Lauren and stuff, and they're for me. And he goes, well, if that's what they tell you, sure, blame me.
Oh,
Ah,
so
so I'm
he's
not-
basically telling you
What?
that it was a group decision, and he had nothing. I mean, really, it was Lauren's decision.
No, he said blame me, he said.
He said blame him, but he's saying basically,
So that's it? That's what you want to say?
What? I don't know, what?
You're accepting this?
What, you don't, what do you mean?
And are you now with Saturday Night Live in any other capacity, or have you quit? Out and out.
No, I got to keep doing sketches.
Is that right?
And you don't want to do sketches.
I don't. I mean, I don't. I'm not. You know. The
And
thing
who will
about-
be the news guy now on Saturday Night Live?
I think. I think it's. I think maybe it's Colin.
That's what it says in the newspaper.
Yeah.
And it says you agreed to be replaced.
Well, that sure is hell ain't true.
That's not true.
No,
You love doing the weekend update. Sure, and be serious.
Yeah, that's the thing I like doing the best. That's the only thing I like doing.
Can't get a read on you. I can't. I don't know what's going on with you.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I mean, when somebody fires you,
That's it.
What the hell?
Well, what are you going to do about this?
So you're going to go back and you think they're going to write you into skits, actually?
Well, you know, the thing I don't like is they write you into things and you can't, you know. Like, I don't have no character where I'm...
Well, you do Letterman. You do that good.
Yeah, I do, like, I don't want to do Letterman anymore, but I do some impressions and stuff. But sometimes they write you in sketches, and this is what they didn't do when I was on Update, because I had Update.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, you got to be like... you know, you gotta be like the scientist that discovered Monkey Boy or something.
I know. Yeah, you're suddenly you're not even Goat Boy.
You're like
You're the scientist who
straight man to
discovered
Monkey Boy.
Yeah, you're being a straight man to Monkey Boy.
Right,
Yeah,
so
I don't get Goat Boy myself either. I mean, I'm with you on this. I don't understand the Goat Boy
Oh,
sketch.
I like Goat Boy.
Goat Boy's cool. They just run it too long.
I was talking
Is
about
that
Monkey
it?
Boy.
Monkey. Oh, you don't like Monkey Boy.
Monkey Boy
Okay.
you don't like,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm with you.
I agree with you on Monkey Boy.
Yeah. Nobody likes Monkey Boy.
I say, after the makeup, what's up?
Like even those two women that do they do a sketch where it's public radio.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first time they did, I said, "Man, that is brilliant.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
funny.
that is public radio." Now they've done it 87
They-
times, and I'm
it
like,
goes
"Well,
nowhere.
yeah." I mean, I'm immediately out of there, and I just come back when Norm's on.
Well, sometimes they do that. You know, like I did impression of Letterman on the show.
Yeah.
And then they want me to do it again. I said, I don't want to do it again. I already did it.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
you
I
feel like
mean?
you're beating the guy up after a while.
And plus, it's only funny once.
Right. Like do it once, everyone goes, "It's brilliant,"
Yeah,
and
then
then
figure something
Yeah,
else
and then
out.
if there's another reason for it, you just don't write something
Right.
to have Letterman on again.
and then like even the cheerleaders. First time I saw that, I said, "Man, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Or
Perfect
even those
send up of
guys who bobbed
cheerleaders."
their heads, you know, that was funny. The
Brilliant.
first couple of times.
Yeah.
Now they're making a movie out of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. The world is insane.
Don Ohlmeyer is a good man, though. I mean,
Boo, man, don't kiss the corporate ass that just fired you.
no, I mean, he
He's
just,
not a good man. He's a coward.
Said
Why?
you're not funny.
Why? He said you're not funny, number one, which you are. He's a skunk.
look,
He's a skunk.
listen, I've heard all kinds of
Dude.
horrible stories about Don Ohlmeyer.
A guy calls you up and tells you you're not funny. You're a performer who makes his living being
You've
funny.
been doing it for 4 years.
You
You're
think-
not funny.
You think that's a delicate way to tell a guy he's fired? How about saying we just want to make a change, we feel like it's getting a little stale, something like that. But you're a very funny guy. Can't say that. He has to say to your face, "You're not funny."
That's what he thinks. I'd rather hear that than what.
So why do you say he's a nice guy?
So why is he a nice guy? That's not nice.
He just seems like he stuck by his OJ. You know, he stuck by his friend.
There you go. Yeah, Don Ohlmeyer's the guy who stuck by OJ, isn't he?
Well, I would say he was a good judge
Yeah.
of anything.
Don Ohlmeyer likes OJ.
Yeah, he wanted to put OJ on TV and have him redeem himself.
Don't tell me he's a
You know,
good guy.
I just feel like Don Ohlmeyer's like gone through a lot of problems. He was, you know, he was. People said he sexually harassed women, and he went to, you know, that he was a drunk and all this stuff.
Who said that?
Well, he went to rehab.
He did?
Yeah.
This is a really good way of like introducing all of that and still saying he's a good guy.
No, he is a good.
You
guy.
are an amazingly calculated man.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, man.
Vicious.
Good man.
You are
He's a
vicious.
Vicious man.
Ah! Well, you don't
not
think anyone's
funny.
seeing through this? Dude,
Not funny.
what's the matter with you?
I'm just saying, you know, that he's a guy that's taken some knocks over the. Over
You
the
want me to
years.
call Don Ohlmeyer right now and ask him if you could have your job back?
Sure.
Okay. Gary, let's take a break. Give me the phone number for Don Ohlmeyer. Where is he? Do you have a number on him?
Lojo probably has a number.
Lojo. Who's Lojo?
Lojo.
Is that the guy you're with?
No, she's my assistant.
Ah, Lojo.
Yeah.
Let me see her. Is she here?
Yeah.
Let me take a look at your assistant, man. What's that about?
She's just my
Is she hot?
assistant. No, she's not hot.
Really?
She's not, I don't want to say that.
You just
He
did.
just did.
She's
He goes, I don't want to say that.
no.
Is she like a sexy assistant?
No, I don't
What?
want to. You know, she's a very nice girl.
Lojo.
So I don't want to say she's not
You
hot.
know what Lojo rhymes with?
But, oh, bloke.
Yeah, oh, shh.
Sorry.
It actually doesn't rhyme with that,
No,
does
it doesn't.
No. Lojo,
Yeah. I brought my friends Lojo and Frank Sebastiano and Artie Lange, my buddy that I did this movie with.
Is that the guy who got fired from Mad TV?
Yeah, man, he got fired from Mad TV.
Yeah.
This is the coolest story.
What did he? Where is he? Bring him in too.
He's a good guy, man.
Come on in here.
Funniest story.
What's this guy's name? Artie.
Artie. Yeah.
Artie, yes.
So me and Artie, we did this movie in the summer, and Chris Farley and
Chris Farley's in the movie?
yeah.
Wow.
So man, this guy Artie's crazy. Hey, that's not.
That's Artie.
Hey, there's Artie.
Hey, Artie. Hey, man, you got fired from Mad TV? Good. You could go with Norm. He got fired from SNL, so you got something to talk about.
You guys can start a club.
No wonder you guys are hanging around with each other. Two guys who got fired from prominent television shows. What'd you get fired for?
Prominent, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Mad TV isn't prominent.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a comedy.
He did the funniest thing on Mad TV. He did this character. That's my. What the hell was it?
That's my white mama.
He played an old black woman.
Oh, really?
I play a black mother.
So why did you get fired if you're so funny?
It's a long story. Norm tells it really well.
You're a heavy-set guy?
I can tell it fast.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So he goes. He's like, oh, these problems. All right. So he goes to that Quincy Martin dude. You know.
Who's Quincy Martin?
What's his name?
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones,
Quincy
right.
Martin.
The black guy.
Yeah.
Hey, the Q.
Who's a cool dude.
Right,
So-
right.
Very cool.
Yeah. So Quincy Jones, right? He's the head of the Mad TV show.
Yeah.
So he goes, hey, I'm going to bring all you dudes out to Vegas to see the Tyson fight.
Right.
So they all go out, to see it. And then Artie turns out like he's a crazy compulsive gambler. Me and Artie.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Me and Artie used to have gambling.
You have a
problems.
gambling problem, Artie?
He still does.
Yeah.
I
You
finished.
kicked yours.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know
What
if I
did
have
you
a
bet on?
gambling
What?
problem.
What did you bet on?
Sports.
Really?
Yeah. So
How much money would you go through?
I lost everything.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You?
So
I don't see you as like a sports
You
kind of
actually
guy.
watched
I don't know anything
No,
about
he's very
sports.
good. You're
Is
very
he?
good at picking the games.
Yeah, not when he puts money on them.
No,
He's a mush.
he gives me a lot of good tips.
How much money would you say you lost gambling?
I lost everything.
I know an exact number there.
Go ahead, give it. What's the exact number? Go ahead. Go ahead, Artie.
That's a few $1,000s.
Yeah? A couple $100,000?
Something like that.
So was this money that you earned on Saturday Night Live?
What?
Was this money you earned on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Is
Guys?
this what cured you, losing a whole bundle?
Yeah, I just, I didn't have any more money. So,
Wow.
So this dude,
I
right?
didn't know that about you. No wonder Don Olmeyer hates you. I'm with Don Olmeyer. He's a compulsive gambler.
Yeah, around the set.
So this dude, Quincy Martin, takes him to
Quincy Jones.
I'm sorry, Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones had nothing to do with this.
No, he didn't have
Right,
anything.
right, right.
So he says, hey, I'm going to take the cast of the Mad TV man. To the,
Is that how Quincy Jones talks?
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly. That's it. You know, you do good impressions.
well,
Yeah,
So
you
he
could do that on
ah, man, you jive. Turkeys, we're going down to the... I
Do
went
it.
to a black dude.
Go down
Dead
to
on, man.
the
That
Tyson
is
fight.
dead
Yeah, so they go to the Tyson fight, right?
Right.
Then this dude,
Artie.
Artie bets like more money than he has. Like
How much did you bet?
I bet like $15,000.
Okay.
Right. So then, of course, Tyson loses. So then he goes crazy. He doesn't know what to do. He's trying to get his money back. So he goes to the casino, loses a bunch of money in the casino.
How much did you lose in the casino?
Like another $5,000.
Okay, then you done
Like
20.
this sent you on a tear. Huh?
Yeah.
He just went into a spiral. Then he does a bunch of coke and beats up his manager.
Really?
And gets thrown in jail.
Really?
And then when he gets thrown in jail, some dude.
How come fat guys are all doing coke and they're still fat? I thought you get
Yeah,
thin
I
from
thought
doing
you were
coke.
thin.
Well, actually, I haven't done coke in like 8 months.
What, you go to rehab?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? What, do you just hang around with, like, Chris Farley and this guy? I mean, it's like all fat
And then
guys
he
that do
feels
coke?
really
Why,
good,
weren't we
I
going to
think.
call Don Olmeyer? Wasn't that going to happen?
That was the idea.
So then
Yeah.
he gets fired from the show.
Right.
He doesn't have any money. And
Because he did the gambling and he got
thrown in
arrested
jail.
for beating up that guy?
Yeah. So then he has to go back to
I didn't beat anybody up. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
beat anyone.
All right.
So then he has to go back to New Jersey and
Right.
become a cab driver.
Is that right? You're a
you
cab
kidding?
driver now?
No.
That's
I,
sad.
I make a good living in
No,
show
now,
business.
Really?
now he came back.
Did you go to rehab?
Well, Norm, yeah, I went
Did you
to
clean the
rehab.
toilets and all the whole thing?
No, I never cleaned.
When's the last time you did? So you had a big coke problem?
Not a big coke problem. Like, I never did it every day, but like once a month you couldn't find me for like 4 days. And it always ended bad, like with like naked in the cop car. And I went to like LA County Jail for like 4 days.
I love out of control guys.
There he is.
Yeah. I love out of control
I hated
guys.
L.A. I mean, Mad TV treated me really well. They were nice to me.
They were good to you, Quincy
They
Jones.
gave me a break. Quincy Jones, like the best guy in the world.
Okay.
But I had a lot of problems.
Right.
And I was like really depressed out.
What were your problems? You gambled, and you were on coke.
Gambling, a lot of booze.
And coke.
And coke, yeah.
Right,
Every
right.
once in a while, like I said, like once a month, I would say, oh, I'm going to do cocaine, and I just would get it would end up bad.
Yeah.
It never ended up good.
Right.
And the last time it ended up bad was in front of
Quincy Jones.
I can handle it.
No, but I was in front of. I got arrested at like 11 o'clock in the morning. I was up for like 3 days.
Right.
In front of the studio where we shot the show for possession of coke.
All right, so who caught you with the coke?
When he goes to jail, right?
Yeah.
Because you know how they rape you?
Yeah? You got raped?
No, he didn't
I didn't get raped.
He didn't get raped, but they put a special thing on you, like if you're either a snitch or a celebrity.
They
Right.
put this in L.A. County Jail. They put a red band on you, and that means one of three things: either you're a celebrity, you're a snitch, or you're a murderer. So that means they
Wow.
separate you from the other
So they don't
inmates. You get
figure
your
out-
own
So now
cell.
they're playing a game trying to figure out what you are.
Yeah.
Well,
So
no
they
one
figure-
knows me. I'm not a
Right.
celebrity.
So you're either a snitch or a murderer.
Exactly.
Right.
So this Puerto Rican kid comes out to me and says,
Yo, man, what's up? What's that red band for?
I think that guy raped him in the ass.
Oh, stop it.
So the Puerto Rican guy comes up to you and it's a red
he
band.
just said, he goes,
Yo, man, what's that red band all about?
and I said, oh, no, I don't know. They just put it on me. At that point, I didn't know.
Right.
He goes,
What are you, a snitch?
Because you don't look like a murderer and you don't look like a celebrity.
right, well, he goes, I couldn't be a celebrity. I mean,
Right,
I'm
'cause-
on like a Fox late night show.
Yeah.
You don't look like you murdered anybody.
has
Chief,
no
the
idea.
cops, the only ones that recognize you as a celebrity are the cops, and they put a red band on
The
you.
worst part is all the guards. They have these real bad attitudes, the
Right,
guards.
right.
And they saw the red band on me.
Right.
And the one guy doesn't know why I have a red band on, so he asked one of the people who like checked me in.
Yeah.
Checked my ass for contraband.
Right.
Like, one of
Oh,
those
wow.
people.
You had a whole search and everything?
Oh, it was bad. I was standing like next to all these like black guys naked to get my ass checked. That doesn't do much for your self-esteem.
No.
So,
And they really
not
check
that I
you
have
thoroughly,
one.
right?
Yo, they check you.
With a glove.
Yeah, they check
Right.
you with a glove.
Wow.
Yeah, the glove.
And with, like, a fellow prisoner's cock.
Whoa. I can't say that. Come on, man. You're kidding me.
Don Ohlmeyer was right.
Yeah, you're out of control.
Norm is completely out of control.
Yeah, Norm should be fired. And anything Norm says about Don Omar, I don't know that to be true at all.
right.
All right, go ahead.
But no, so the guy says why has he got a red band on? The woman whispered into his I'm handcuffed now
Right.
to these gang members
Okay.
before you get your cell assignment.
Right.
And the guy says to me, he goes,
Hey, what's that red band on that guy's arm for?
the chick says to him,
That's for celebrities.
and he just screams out, he goes,
That's why?
How humiliating. I'd rather just be strip searched.
You
and then
don't even
some
deserve
kid,
a
like
red
some
band.
20-year-old Mexican kid recognizes me from the show.
Yeah.
And starts yelling,
Yo, man, Matt TV, white mama, Matt TV.
and that was like the most humiliating thing, because then everybody like,
Now you're explaining who you are.
yeah, and then they're like, why are you famous? And I'm like,
How do you
"I'm
get
not
caught with this
famous."
coke, though? I mean, I don't understand how you got arrested.
Right in front of the building where you work.
I was completely out of control. I lost all my money gambling
Right.
in Vegas.
So how does the cop find you with coke on you? Where were you?
Well, I showed up.
Tell him about you beat up your manager.
Well, I'll get to that.
You showed up where?
What happened to calling Don Ohlmeyer?
And you're more interesting.
Oh, okay.
And you know we'll never get through to Don Ohlmeyer anyway. It's a good idea, but if he gets on the phone, which is no chance in hell.
No, I went to the studio and I was clearly messed up. And the day before, they had a meeting with me and said, "Look, you got the same clothes on for like 3 days."
Right.
And that week, like
You smell.
Harry Connick Jr. was hosting the show that
Yeah.
week.
And he's a Christian.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
I don't know, and everyone was all like excited about Harry Connick Jr. hosting the show, like he's funny or something.
Doesn't he bring guns to airports, Harry Connick Jr.?
Yes.
Yeah, he's out of control, too. Yeah.
I don't know. So I only had like 5 lines in the whole show,
Right.
and I figured, hey man, I got like the week off, so I'm just gonna go a little crazy, and
Yeah. They didn't say anything about my week off.
I was, like I said, I was just nuts, and I showed up the day after they had this meeting saying, look, if you don't clean up, you're gonna have to
Right.
go away.
Right.
So I went out, got more coke, and just stayed up all night, and then I showed up, and they had people there waiting for me,
Who was waiting for you?
like a couple of my agents and stuff.
Oh, to have a confrontation? Hey, what do they call that, Robin, when you...
The
Intervening.
intervention.
Intervention.
So-
Yeah, yeah.
so-
I've never had one of those.
I was all paranoid.
Yeah.
I was all paranoid.
Right.
Because I had done like an enormous amount of drugs.
How much drugs had you done? You know that a gram of Coke now costs $35?
That's what I heard, but I wouldn't know what that meant.
Used to cost like $100. It's gotten less expensive.
Yeah, but there's a lot. It's a lot of it isn't that great though.
Well, you would know.
No, I would not know.
Yes, you would.
All right, I guess I would.
No one knows more than you. Chris Farley knew more than you, but he's gone.
Yeah.
So you're the expert now. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad to have that role.
Yeah, you stepped right up.
Congratulations.
The funny thing is, like, he always pretends, oh, I don't do coke anymore.
Right.
But then, like, after, because, like, he was like, I want to, no, he doesn't do it.
Yeah, right.
But I want him to do this movie that I was in, you know,
Right.
I did this movie. So they said, I don't know, man, because he's, you know.
He's a cokehead.
He's got a reputation even, huh?
Yeah, right?
But you haven't done Coke in 8 months, right?
Nah, 8 months, nothing.
Really?
No
Anyways,
booze, no coke.
Good for you. Yeah, you look
So
good.
I go, no, man. He's,
No coke.
I go, man, he's cleaned up, you know. He doesn't do coke anymore like that or nothing like that, right?
All right.
So then that night, like after I hire him,
Right.
like to be in the movie,
Yeah, to celebrate.
yeah, we go shoot pool at this place. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So we're shooting pool, right?
Right.
And then I start noticing, like, because there's a lot of Mexicans around,
Right.
and so there's this.
That's something I would notice.
So there's this one Mexican, and he's like kind of making faces at the Mexican, right?
Right.
And the Mexican's like they're making these like faces at each other, like.
Right.
And so he comes over, he's like, take care of me or something like that, you know, and
Really?
all this weird stuff.
Complete lies.
And then all of a sudden I said, I figured it all out, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and then he still hires me.
Right.
He's a good man, man.
Who, Norm?
Yeah.
Really?
I was at a
Because
show.
Norm doesn't care. Norm thinks you're just having a good time.
No, you see,
Don Olmeyer doesn't think he's funny.
I was done. I was out of show business. I was, you know, and
Right.
Norm pulled me back.
Yeah. Good
You
for
were
you.
driving a cab.
I was going to go. I drove a cab before I got on Mad TV, and then I was making, like, you know, I was Fox. I was
You were making
like,
mad money.
I was making like $12 an
Wow.
hour.
Wow. All right, so you went a little while, but now you got it under control.
I'm fine now. I
Right.
never felt better in my life.
Chris Farley told me that. Just right before he died. So, no, you're fine now. You got it
I'm
under
fine
control.
now. And Norm put me in this movie. This movie's really funny.
When's that movie coming out, Norm?
What?
When's that? The movie's not funny? Oh, Norm says the movie's not
Movie's
funny.
funny, Jesus. My God.
Movie's not that funny, Norm
Comes
says.
out March the 27th.
Well, Don Olmeyer's going to review it. So wait a second. You're telling me that thanks to Norm, you're back in show business.
Thanks to Norm, I am
Right.
sitting
And during the
on
intervention, you
Howard
beat up
stage.
your manager.
No, well, no.
That
I
intervention
had-
didn't go well.
My manager, again, was just trying to take care of me, and I was just not.
Are you still with him, or
No, actually,
He figured maybe
we
you had
had-
too much trouble.
We had a parting of the ways.
All right.
And, which was all my fault. But
Right. You sound reasonable now.
yeah,
certainly.
I had,
Really do.
I had
Do
like
you
a,
think this will ever happen to
good
you
man.
again?
no, absolutely not.
No,
This
no.
is not, unless, you know, something goes wrong.
Right.
But
Well, you need an outlet.
unless I'm faced with some sort of reality.
Right.
Unless, yeah.
I mean, is the gambling taken care of?
Oh,
course.
I haven't placed a bet in a long time.
All right. Norm Macdonald is here to say he is funny.
Yeah, I just want to say,
And-
for any executive to say Norm's not funny is
Crazy.
Is crazy.
It is
Come
crazy.
on,
I know
man.
funny, and Norm's funny.
Funniest guy ever.
Right. Norm, well, not the funniest guy ever.
Funniest guy ever.
Except for
Very
except-
funny guy, though.
Very funny guy.
Very,
All the
extremely
other funny guys are dead or
Yeah,
something.
Chris Farley,
That's right.
Kinnison, those guys were the
No,
funniest.
Norm
guys.
is great,
You,
and I
Forrest
can't
Stern.
believe it. I'm sorry to hear that you're not going to be with Saturday Night Live anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over there.
He's going to be doing sketches. He's going to be catching Monkey Boy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You'll be the scientist who discovered Monkey Boy. Hello, yeah, you're on the air. Mark, go ahead.
Norm,
Huh?
you're awesome.
Oh, that's nice. Thank
Yeah,
you very
you're
much.
awesome. And
You never know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's not,
You're
and
afraid to answer.
Artie was the only reason I watched Mad.
Whoa!
Yeah, well, I've been a prolific reader of Mad for many years.
Oh, he wasn't in the
He was in the
I know
magazine.
that.
yeah, right. He wanted to be, but they wouldn't put him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice of you to say. Thank, man.
It was.
All right, who cares?
Hey, he was a good guy. That guy.
That was
Negative.
the Puerto Rican you met in jail.
Yeah, he wants to propose to you.
Yeah, we're dating. We're dating.
All right, listen, I got to get
the
out of
guy
this.
thatAz raped him.
Will you stop it, Norm?
I got to get out of this.
Okay.
All right, listen, Norm.
I gotta go.
Well, yeah, I had you on for over an hour and a half.
We're gonna
Can
He
fly-
has
can
no
I
place to
stick
go
around?
now. You know, Norm never asked that question.
I called Don Omar, but you know he's not going to pick up the phone.
Yeah, he will.
No, he won't.
Lojo has his number.
Lojo's got the. Where's
Well,
Lojo?
let's get the real number then.
But I got to take a break.
Then
Hey, Howard.
What?
So Don Omar's on the West Coast, and all you get is voice. Not even his voicemail. You just get NBC's voicemail.
I told you.
yeah.
You're not going to get Don Omar anyway.
Yeah.
He's going to hide.
Yeah.
But hey, man, I hope it, you know, I don't know, what do I hope, Robin?
It works out for you.
I hope it works out for you. What am I going to tell you? We got a job opening on this show. You sit right over there. All right? Listen, I want to thank Norm Macdonald. I want to thank Artie Lange. They got a movie coming out sometime.
What's the movie called?
Dirty Work.
Dirty Work? Okay, well, look
When
for
will
that.
that be? Norm?
Huh?
What?
March.
They say March 27th.
All right, we're looking forward to that.
Are you really?
What year would that be?
That'd be this year.
This year. Okay. There you go. Bob Saget directed the movie?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Both of you guys, a lot of fun. And
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. I don't know.
See, this was hard for me because
This was hard for me, too.
I just like coming on and being funny and stuff and talking. And this
You
is
were
like
funny.
That was
real.
funny.
This was like a real thing. It's weird, you know.
Dude, it was good.
Oh, okay.
Just remember one thing. Lorne Michaels is in on this, okay? Trust me, I've been through a lot of firings in my time. I don't know much, but I know about firing.
Why would Don Ohlmeyer all of a sudden get involved in the internal affairs of Saturday Night Live?
He's the hatchet man.
Wow.
All right.
I
Let him
have
go
no
pun.
opinion on that.
You know what? You need Coke. You're a lot better off on it.
In a bet.
Yeah, all right, listen, we'll be back. We're going to do the news for you. The great Norm Macdonald, who I love, and Artie Lange, you are a new friend of the show. We dig you, man.
Thanks, man.
Go out and get into more trouble, I'll have you back on.
All right.
All right.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, guys. You are in some serious trouble now.
Yeah.
What a way to end your career.
Yeah, this was great. I couldn't think of a better way to end.
To go out on the
End a
house.
glorious career and have Norm
You
ruin,
have Norm
ruin
to
my
thank.
life on national radio.
You really owe him.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks, man.
All right, we'll
This
see you.
was great. Thanks.
Stern Rules.
Stern rules!